Hi, welcome to Between Peaks and Valleys. My name is Hannah,
I'm Joe.
and we're behind. So, we're going to put our weekly recap and our new video of the week out all together in one.
Mm-hmm.
Make it nice and easy.
Yeah,
And semi short.
we'll see.
Maybe not. I don't know.
We'll see. We never know. There's no script. So Sunday was
Just
Father's
kind of
Day.
wing
Yeah,
it.
it was a great Father's Day. Woke up, got some cool cards the kids made for me. Yes, we made hers 3D. Everyone made them really cool, and it was really sweet. And then I got a cool Celtics hat and a Hunter Henry jersey from the kids, and it was really nice. And then we went to had some lunch at Dad's, gave him his gift. Then we all went to the Mandalorian movie with my brother Tom and the kids and everybody, and Hannah and Dad. That was really fun. And then we went back to the parents' house and had dinner there. And it was just a really chill. It's late. This is how
So
far behind we
sorry.
are. It was a really chill Sunday. And then it was really chill Monday. We really didn't do. We
Yeah.
just did regular work and school and
Yeah.
all that normal stuff.
Monday was nice.
Yeah. And then
Easy.
Tuesday woke up, did a bike ride really early.
Yeah.
And then Hannah, you can explain how you got to washing the entire driveway.
We came back from the bike ride.
Oh my goodness! Leave it in.
It literally was in my head, like, oh no, do we
Nope,
restart?
leave it in. What happened with the driveway?
So we came home from the bike ride, and I noticed some weeds by the front door. So I just, after the bike ride, was like, well, I'm already sweaty and gross, might as well just go pick these little weeds. It was like little like 4-leaf clovers, like growing by the door.
There were 4-leaf clovers.
Well, I'm sorry, they were 3 leaves. They were not 4-leaf. Little clover
Leave
patch.
them.
I know. If they were 4-leaf, I would. But yeah, so I picked them all up and like cleaned up, and as I was doing that, like I found a little patch of like some moss and like random stuff. Just was getting it,
Yeah.
and I looked down the porch and it's just like it could use a power wash. So I was like, oh, it's been a while. I need to do that. So I take all the furniture off with the girls, and I decided I'm going to power wash the front porch in the CSC. I'm not the only one.
It's late.
I
We're
know.
behind.
So I do that, and then as I'm doing that, I'm like, oh, the stairs now look not like a different color, but a little bit.
Probably look like a different color.
They just look cleaner.
It had been a
They
while.
looked nice and clean, and the driveway didn't, and it's right there. So I decided I'm gonna do the driveway, and I burnt my back,
It was just
but
100% sun exposure for hours.
it was fine. I got it done. I honestly thought it was only like 3 hours that I was out there. I didn't realize how long it was. I was out there for
You're
like
there.
7 to
You're there a long time.
1:30,
It was a while. And that's a lot
or
of
maybe
sunlight.
2 o'clock. Yeah,
Driveway looks nice.
yeah, it does. It looks
Porch looks
great.
great. Everything looks really nice. So
Yep.
that was our Tuesday.
Yep.
Not much happened after that. And then yeah, just dinner in bed. Wednesday though. Wednesday we finally finished our annual pass holder coffee challenge and got this. Bum, 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 bum,
Well,
bum,
we
bum.
got two of
Two of
them.
them.
First of all,
It's the annual pass holder
koozie.
koozie.
It's actually pretty tall.
It's a nice koozie.
Yeah, it's good. It's
It's got
taller than my. I think I get 16-ounce ones. I
there's
think that's
a
the
little
size.
stitch, yeah. And honestly, it wasn't even like the coffees with the discount. Every time we went in there, I was like, oh, it's gonna cost us 40. It was cheaper than Starbucks.
Yeah.
And there were like all these different cereal themes, which I think we already talked about, but it was really good. The last one was cinnamon toast crunch. I thought was great.
I did find out though that it's the way they make their cereal milk. If it tastes like alcohol or not, it means that they just didn't do it correctly.
Yeah, it's weird,
So
but
it's hit
yes,
and miss. If it's not tasting great, they didn't do their cereal milk
right.
correctly.
But it's still worth it. You should probably get it so you can get a koozie and be like, look, I got a koozie.
Yeah, that's.
And and then
I actually like it because now it's more, not that it's masculine, it's definitely unisex, but it's something that you'd probably use more
oh,
than.
instead of the pink and purple and greens and all the crazy Starbucks ones you guys have,
You mean like my bows?
yeah, the bows, the pink bows.
Yeah.
Yes. And then that night we went to Toledo at Coronado Springs because
Mhm.
there's annual pass holder crazy deals right now in the summer,
Yes.
and we all
We're
got
not even
some.
sponsoring this for
Yeah,
Disney or anything. We're
it
just
should.
letting you know.
Um, we'll get into more Disney stuff in a minute. Uh, and we all got filet mignons. We got to watch these fireworks right from our seat. We got some desserts, and I got an espresso that kept me awake until like 2 in the morning. It was fun.
Well, okay. It kept you awake for the drive, which was good.
Yes, but
What
then
was
some.
needed.
Yeah, yeah. We got home really late.
Esme was like falling asleep with her eyes open, waiting for
Yeah,
dinner because it was a late dinner.
we
Um,
wanted to see the fireworks.
but we also, it wasn't just that. It was the only like reservation available, but we thought we were gonna have more time to snack between Disney Springs and dinner. So we thought we'd have something to hold us over. And we did get to Gideon's
Oh yes, we did do
and
Gideon's.
tried that.
Man, I
And
don't understand the hype of Gideon's. I'm not gonna lie. I
I
don't
don't think
get it.
Esme even wanted anything from
She
there.
didn't because she just got a donut like
Neither did
earlier.
Aria,
Yeah, it was just me and Madison wanted to try those giant
and I
chocolate chip
didn't.
cookies, and
I honestly looked at him and I didn't like the look of it.
it's
I was
definitely not
like,
worth waiting in line for. It basically just it was like eating a handful of chocolate chips. It wasn't.
I think everyone always waits for that special
Yeah,
time.
we got in there and they're like, "Oh, sorry, it's not sunset yet." I'm like, "Dude, I was just outside. It's 100% sunset." And like, "Well, we're not gonna do it for like 15 minutes." I'm like, "Oh."
Yeah, we didn't want to. We didn't really care about the
I'm like,
hype of that.
Whatever, dude. I
I don't
like
know
it.
what it is that you guys do in your Gideon shop, but we were there for the
It's a cool
actual.
store though.
It's decorated really cool. But we were there just for the cookies,
Yes.
mainly for Madison.
I mean, it's not like it's a bad cookie. It's just like I didn't understand the hype of it.
Yeah, I wouldn't run
Like,
back.
there's no need to go back. That was Wednesday. Thursday was
There was something else that I tried recently and was like, I wouldn't run back for this. Eh.
I don't know. Um, Thursday was chill. Didn't do much. Friday there was a deal that came out on email. My mom texted us about for 30% off Disney cruises. So
Mhm.
guess what Hannah and Madison did? They booked a Disney cruise because that's what they do. They book Disney cruises. They love the cruises. Big cruise fans. Maybe she can hit for it. So you like a lying or something?
No, it's just
You love.
I had so much anxiety
You really
over
did.
it.
You were so excited about it, and then you're like,
I do. I get really excited, but this is my issue. So when it comes to purchasing items, I don't know why, but I will have Joe put in
yeah,
the credit card
she'll put
information.
everything in the cart,
Everything will be in the
and
cart.
she'll be like, "Can you push this button, please?"
And I'll just be like, I just need you to order it. I
Yeah.
can't. If it's like $500, I could do something $500 or less. Actually, I can't even say that because the other day it was like 300 in Amazon because of Prime Days
Oh my god, we got
sales,
such
and
cool Prime Day sales though.
I literally was like, "No, I need you to press the button."
We killed it on Prime Day sales
We
this week.
did.
We really got
We
everyone.
should have done a Christmas in July,
Yeah, all new shoes, all new thermostats, all new clothes. It was cool, but it was
but
crazy,
it was needed
and it was
too.
like 60 to 70% off everything. It was
And
awesome.
I feel like we sound like we're bragging right now of like spending, but that's not the case. It was
No, it's
just
because it
like
was on
we
sales.
had like literally it was on sale, and it's been so long. Like
The dinner was also on sale. Actually, everything we did this week was on sale or
we like
discounted.
we like a deal. Like
Mm-hmm.
we're deal people.
Yeah, who isn't? Everyone should be a deal
I mean, yeah.
people. And then Friday, the girls slept out after we booked the cruise.
Oh, well, hold on. I had to tell you about what Madison did.
Oh, what did Madison do?
You were on the phone. What did she do? I'm
Oh
over
my gosh,
here.
she's like contemplating it, and I'm like, okay, fine, just go ahead and book it. And then Madison here and whisper, click proceed to next step. She was like the
She was
emperor.
like,
Do it.
go, proceed
Do
to next step, mama.
it.
Go ahead, press the button. And I'm just like, you're like the angel on my shoulder, like,
The devil on his
go.
shoulder, really.
No, I
Do
know.
it.
The angel
Push,
versus the
push the
devil.
button.
And she is. She's like, spend the money, mama. And I'm like, I don't want to spend the money.
At the end of the day, though, it's 30% off, and they never do that stuff. So like, you gotta kind of do it.
I feel like they do it twice a year, to be honest.
Yeah. Well, yeah, maybe
I
they
think
come with deals every once in a while.
but I don't know. This time was because of supposedly Stitch with 626, and I get it. Um, but I will say I thought normally it was like October, November that I think they do it,
Yeah.
or
When they're trying to book their
February.
stuff that isn't booked all the way,
Yeah,
there's
the
like
things that they're trying to get sold out.
I mean, every time we book from them, it's always a deal. Like we got kids half off on one of them.
Yeah,
That was pretty cool. Anyway,
yeah.
that
We have
was
a few cruises coming up.
yeah
That'll be fun.
Friday night. The girls slept out, so it was just me, you, and Madison.
Yeah,
So
it was
Madison got to pick
nice.
what was for dinner and pick what we watched, and we watched the castle show and some cruise tubes, as she calls it. Got Chinese food, did a bike ride at like 10 o'clock. It was a fun night. And then watched some like BritBox show, some Jane Austen thing that you wanted to watch.
Oh yeah, the
And
other
then
sister, the
Saturday,
other Bennett sister.
the other Bennett. Yeah,
Yep.
I don't know. And Saturday
I
morning
like
we
those
woke up and did
things.
Costco. because Madison's obsessed with the mocha freeze Costco. So we said,
Mhm.
okay, sure, we'll go and do Target, of course, and then another Target after that, trying to find Pokemons or Nidos and all the crazy viral stuff. We found nothing, and then and then we went and got the girls and went to
Well, we could find stuff. I'm just not spending
I
$25
know,
on a Nito
yeah,
or
it's
$50 on
crazy.
a little pack of 10 cards.
I
Like
don't get the whole point of them all, but whatever. I mean, the Pokemon thing I get, the
I'm like,
Nido
no,
stuff I
I'm not spending more than what they cost.
no. And then we got the girls, and we did find some Pokemon at Dollar General of all places.
Oh yeah.
And then we went to do some more Pokemon hunting. Didn't come up with anything. And then we went to dinner, and then we came home watching the new Avatar movie. Oh, and we tried Andy's custard.
Yeah.
It's good.
I didn't try it. I'm not a custard person. I'm not even an ice cream person.
I'm both of those things.
I'm a cake no frosting person.
It's true.
If
She likes
anybody
cake with
else is
no
out there like
frosting.
that, that is you're my
Depends on the
people.
frosting. Like buttercream frosting, you can't beat buttercream frosting. I can eat that plain.
Yeah, I
Mm-hmm.
don't care for frosting.
Whipped cream, like whipped cream.
I don't care. Do you what do you want?
That's
Every
not a
time
frosting. That's a whipped cream.
hold on. Every time we do family movie night and we do have ice cream, the times
Yes.
that I have it, what do you always ask?
Do you want whipped cream?
And what do I say?
No. And I say,
Why?
really?
Yeah, I don't understand like why I can't just like
No, you can't. You do you, boo boo.
yeah.
And that was the week.
Yeah,
That
well
was the
they
cap. It was a pretty busy. In fact, when we started this video, I was like, it's not that busy of a week, but it actually was a pretty busy week. We did a lot of stuff.
yeah,
Is that thing
it
still
was
green?
yeah.
Oh, good. One time we made a video and one of these shut off, and halfway through, it was like a 40, well, it was like a 20-minute video. We had to
It
redo
was
the
like
whole thing
30.
because the mic shut off.
It was like a 30-minute video.
Anyway, that was our week, and now we will hop into some stuff that happened in December and carried over into January.
So y'all know what happened in December. I'm not gonna go through it all over again. If you want to watch it, it's under the why
Why Arabella?
no, why between peaks and
Oh,
valleys.
yes, why Between Peaks and Valleys. Our very first video goes through
Yes.
exactly why we started this video
Right.
series.
So there were some things that we didn't I don't think fully cover.
Mm-hmm.
Pre-prom. Did we fully cover pre-prom?
Yep.
Okay, so that happened earlier in the month. Then like 10 days later is when everything else happened.
Yes, we didn't talk about what happened during surgery. I think last week we said we would talk about it this week with the ureter and all that stuff.
Yes. So, I mean, for me, I woke up and it was just kind of like one, I was expecting to see a baby, um, which I didn't get what I thought. And then two, my arm was like,
It was
my
humongous.
left arm was probably 3 times the size
You couldn't even bend
of
your.
it.
You couldn't even like make a fist.
I
It was so
couldn't do
swollen.
anything. I couldn't like it was like purple and blotchy and it was pretty gross. And they didn't realize it because it was under my blanket. And that's because at some point I tried to like take things out. I guess I woke up and they said that I tried to like reach for things and take stuff out of me. Like,
Yeah,
I don't know.
I wasn't in the room for that, but that they told me that too.
And I
They basically
literally
just
have no
tucked.
idea. I don't
Yeah,
remember that at all.
they
So
tucked your arms in between the blankets.
so they did. They tucked my arms under the blankets so I wouldn't do that. And um
Turned out it was a giant blood clot in her left arm
yeah.
that she's been dealing with now. I mean, you just stopped taking the medicine for it last week,
Hmm.
and it's obviously not there anymore. It's not swollen anymore.
It's not
But
swollen, but I actually started having some aggravation with it today.
yeah, so there's a chance you might
Um
have to go back on medicine.
yeah, we'll see. It just my arm keeps falling asleep and I did have a little bit of pain today. So we'll see what happens and
It was a
take it from there.
pretty nasty clot.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then during the surgery, they did tell me there's a chance they cut her ureter, which I honestly didn't know what a ureter was. Did you want to say something?
Well, I was going to say that normally when people have a C-section, you guys get to, not that you get to, but they kind of force women to get up and walk within, I think, the first 24 hours. I don't know how fast because my situation was not normal. I didn't get up to walk until day 3,
Yeah.
I believe.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe, yeah,
No,
it
you
was day
couldn't.
3.
Yeah,
And even that,
it was a stretch.
yeah,
It
I
was
don't,
very difficult.
it was extremely difficult. But yeah, so um, during that time period, I didn't really know what was going on. it really wasn't until that day, I don't think either, that I found out about my ureter.
Yeah, well, we
Like,
didn't. It's because you had to get it. They had to. They didn't know if they cut it or not. They were like, there was just so much blood and everything was going on. There's a chance that that happened. We don't really know. We know we didn't nick any intestines or anything like that, but we just have to wait and see. And the whole point was just to get her to be stable, pack her with clotting material, and just keep her alive and worry about that type of stuff later.
yeah.
Which I think was probably the right thing, but still pain in the butt. But not until days later when you got a fever.
I didn't even know that I had fevers and stuff like that. There were some things I actually requested my medical history recently, and there were things that I didn't even know happened in the ER situation that I'm reading through right now and trying to figure out. Like I had, it looks like I was hit with epinephrine twice.
Oh yeah, because the cleaning wipes.
I had
Yeah,
a
the crazy
allergic
rash.
reaction to the cleaning wipes that they use to sterilize for my central line, which is my little scar guy here. Um, and then apparently that's like that happened, and from what I read, it looks like that's when I coded at the same time, and then they hit me with epinephrine epipens or whatever epinephrine, not once but twice, also while trying to resuscitate me. So I feel like it was just like, from what I read, it sounds like
Yeah.
boom, 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 but I don't know how far space wise things
I
happened.
mean, it just sounded like absolute
Chaos.
pandemonium. I mean, they never had seen anything like it before in their lives, so
Yeah. But
it was a
then,
little crazy. I mean, they had to call somebody in to do all that stuff, and they
yeah.
did. Then they had to do, after 3 days after is when she started getting a fever and stuff. They're like, oh, we need to do an ultrasound or some sort of what they had to go up and test your tubes, your
Oh,
ureter,
yeah.
to check
I
the
had an
ureter.
IR, which I was supposed to get one IR. What does that stand for again? Something room.
Internal, I don't know.
Like there's OR is operating room. IR is like
I don't remember.
some. I feel like IR means like you're getting a minor surgery, something
Yes,
that's quick and easy.
that's where they brought you to try and see if they
Yeah,
cut your ureter or not.
and that's because yeah they had to put me back down. I remember them putting me down, and I remember them, and then I remember waking up, and they were taking the tube out, and then told me, "Oh, we have to have you go to OR now."
Yeah, and we were
And
not
I was
expecting that
like,
at all.
"Oh, what the heck?"
Yeah,
And then I remember them having me breathe in something again, and then next thing I know,
yeah. And they called
I
us.
woke up again to another tube
Yeah,
situation.
me and the kids were in the cafeteria. They're like, "Oh, by the way, you're not gonna be able to see her for like a while." We were actually in the room, and then they were like, "Oh yeah, she's out nowhere now. So you might as well get lunch." And then we go get lunch, and like, "Okay, she'll be back in a minute." And we go up there, and like an hour passes. They finally roll her back in, and that's when we met Pepe.
Yes,
Pepe,
Pepe.
Pepe is the name of Hannah's nephrostomy tube. So if you don't know what that is, it's when your ureter is blocked, your kidney backs up because it can't go anywhere. The urine can't go anywhere, so they have to put a tube in your kidney. It goes in and spirals inside the kidney, and then comes out your back, and then you have a tube going to a bag, and that bag is attached to your hip or your waist or something along those lines.
Mine was I only got a safety pin. Apparently, it was supposed to come with like a strap,
Yeah, no one
two
knows where the
straps.
straps went. We found that out when we got our own.
Yeah, we found that out a month later.
Like, oh, it comes with straps. We
I was
also,
like, wait a second, hold on,
yeah,
this could have been easier.
could have been a lot easier.
But yeah, Pepe, man, that's not a fun time.
No, you had it for so long too.
Yeah.
We'll probably, I don't know if we're doing a whole
No, we don't have
nephrostomy
to do
tube
a whole thing on
video,
it right now. I
but
mean,
maybe later on we can talk about nephrostomy
we'll
tubes.
talk about
But
it as it goes because honestly, Pepe made a lasting impact for 4 months.
yes, yeah, but the fever went away and they
Hmm.
gave you antibiotics.
Yeah, I didn't even know I really had a fever
Yeah,
actually.
so they think that it was because of the kidneys backing up and all that can cause fevers and all that stuff.
But what? Okay, yeah. All right, so there's that. And then we celebrated Christmas in the
In the hospital,
hospital.
yes,
The kids and Joe celebrated at home. And then,
yes,
um,
Christmas Eve we stayed Christmas Eve with you until what 9:30, 10 o'clock.
yeah.
And then we came back here and had to put the kiddos to bed and all that stuff so Santa Claus could come. And then wake up and Santa Claus came and all that, and then we
Hmm.
right back to Hannah. Not a fun place, you okay?
Hmm.
It's hard that you had to miss stuff, right? I know. No, it's not fun. It's not a time you want to spend Christmas in a hospital. And it's crazy to see how many people are doing that. And like all the nurses that are working and like all the doctors all the patients. It's just crazy to see like that hospital. It's not like it slows down because it was
No,
Christmas. Like
it's a
it's just busy all the
general
time.
hospital.
Yeah, it's just you never realize that like right now there's probably a whole bunch of people there before a whole bunch of bad stuff. And
Yep.
it's just you never really realize it. But yeah, we spent Christmas there and then went to my mom's and then I went back and spent the night and we watched some movies. It's a Wonderful Life, which is a Christmas movie we watch every year. Um, yeah, it wasn't. And then what? 2 days later, you got to leave.
The day after.
The day after, you were like, "Get me out of here."
Yeah, it was actually it was the day after at like
it was like
10 o'clock at night,
it was like well 5
or
or 6
maybe
p.m.
eight
You were
thirty.
yeah maybe like around 8ish. Alex had just come by right after work, so it
Yeah,
must have been like 8 something. But you were like, "Hey, like I don't want to freaking be here anymore. Like, can I please go home?" And the nurse was like, "I don't know. I'll talk to the doctors." And like 10 minutes later, she's like,
it
"They
was
said you can go
just
home."
so during this day they like one they take your blood every 3 days. They already had I had a central line here. I had like three IVs in this arm, three in this arm.
Well, those ones came out for the clot eventually.
This yeah, but that was like
And not to mention during all this,
48 hours
this
later.
arm was super swollen the entire
I
time
couldn't use this arm.
for like
So
a
then when
while.
Pepe came and they're trying to get me to come out of the bed, I literally couldn't use it. So I had to try to like roll over. They call it like a log leg or something. I don't know. And like I had to roll onto my side. And then I'm supposed to use that arm to lift my body up.
Which you
But
can't.
I can't. So it sucked.
Yeah,
It was just
it's an absolute nightmare.
a crappy
And
situation.
it didn't. I mean, it went through December all the way months of that. I mean, her arm just started looking good probably like a month or two ago. But yes, so that was
I would say March. I think it started looking good in March.
yeah. So then when you get
It's like
home,
3 months.
you have an nephrostomy tube, you have a walker, you have all this crazy stuff. You tons of pain. I mean, you were just in tons of pain.
I didn't have a walker yet.
No.
Nope, that was later.
Oh, okay. I bought you a wheelchair then though.
Oh, we'll get into that.
Yeah.
Okay, so we go home, and pretty much I am a recliner person or in the bed, and that's it. And um, I still had to go to the bathroom like normally, even though I had a nephrostomy bag, because the nephrostomy bag was only for my right side. So I had to like constantly check my bag, empty my bag, go to the bathroom normal. But that was the only time I was getting up really was to go to the bathroom.
Yeah. We had to change the dressings every couple of days.
Oh my
Wait,
god, that
we didn't
was
even know that
god
actually in
awful.
December. No one told
No,
us
we didn't know
any
that
of this
yet.
stuff how to take care of
Yeah,
this
we'll get into
nephrostomy
that
bag.
later. But we can
Honestly,
do it in this. Actually, you can just say it right now. Like,
well, no, because we didn't. This is just we can just do this December video and do a January video, and make it its own video if you wanted.
no, it's fine.
Oh, okay.
Because
Because January's a lot of
this
stuff happened then too.
January is where I was going to.
Okay.
All right.
So then January hit.
So yeah, so for like 8 days,
Hmm.
I was home, I think, and all of a sudden I started. So with the hysterectomy, since it's a total one, they took my cervix out. They told me I wouldn't bleed anymore, like no periods, nothing. Um, and during the hospital stay, which was 6 days, I didn't. Like, I if I bled, it was in the first 3 days that I wasn't getting up and walking, or 4 days, whatever it was. So they changed out things, and I had no idea. Um, but yeah, I didn't bleed from the time that I started standing. So, anyways, all of a sudden we're home, and it kind of gave me some like I don't know, like stress, anxiety, like kind of like PTSD a little bit, because I was sitting in the recliner and all of a sudden it felt like a gush, which is exactly the same feeling I would feel throughout the pregnancy, um, when I was bleeding or when the water broke or when other things happened. So that sucked. Um, but yeah, so that was happening, and I had to like start wearing pads again and trying to figure that out and talk to the doctors, and they said that was actually normal because I had all this blood clotting and all the material in me like needed to get out, which I didn't understand because like the material that was in me was in my abdomen. My cervix was sewn. Not my cervix. My cervix was gone. My what do I have?
Cuff.
My cuff was sewn.
Yeah, it didn't make a lot of sense.
So they're like, "Oh, it's okay. Like that's normal." And then they said as long as it doesn't smell and it's not like
You don't have a fever
I
or
have
anything
no
like that.
fever, not throwing up, no, like that type of stuff. They're like, then your body's just trying to get rid of it and it'll be fine. And so that's what we went with for a few days.
Yeah, and then it was bad. It got worse,
Mm-hmm.
and the fluids got worse,
Yep.
and yeah, we quickly realized there was an infection.
Well, it wasn't actually, I mean, it wasn't really quick. It was like 3 days
No,
of it.
I know, but like I think we realized like there's something wrong here. But we had an appointment, so we called again. They're like, "Well, you have an appointment on Thursday." Like it was Monday or something, and they were like, "Just come in on Thursday, and we'll take a look then."
Yeah.
And
As long as everything,
yeah, as long as no fever or nothing like that.
right.
Like it's not an emergency, don't worry about it. So we go on Thursday. They took a look, and they were like, "Oh no, we're gonna have to use
She
the
said I had a 1 centimeter hole.
yeah in the cuff." And they're like, "That's weird. Like your body might have created that itself because it could be an abscess in there, it could be an infection. We don't really know. So you're gonna have to go get a CT scan, go to the ER," which we were pretty pissed about because our first experiences, if you watch the videos, know it was absolutely terrible. But this time they called down and pretty much they got us into a room and like kept us away from everybody and kind of
Yeah, they
kept it
gave me my
quiet.
own little private room.
Yeah, and they were like really cool about it. Got the CT scan, and then they wanted to do another CT scan to make sure. They did the first one, and then they saw the abscess, but then they were like, "Let's make sure your intestines didn't get cut." So you had to drink that crazy stuff, and then do another CT scan, and they found out the intestines were fine, but they did see an abscess in there that you had a pretty good sized infection.
Yeah.
And so then they were like, "I got bad news for you. You're back in the hospital."
Yes.
And then we were there for another 4 nights.
Yes. And during that time, I found out near because they keep you there just to see like the bacteria growth so that they know what to treat it with. But in the meantime, they want to make sure that they're keeping an eye on you. So if anything pops up, like they can treat it with something right away, um, prevent it from spreading and dying. So that's what we dealt with. And then I think it was the day that I was leaving, I found out that the abscess had been there the whole time,
Yeah,
that they knew about it back in December, and that they found it during all that craziness, and no one said anything to us about
yeah. I
it,
think that in
which
that
is kind of like,
I think they gave us antibiotics and stuff. I think maybe they thought that would take care of it, but it
but I
obviously
thought that
didn't.
was just because, I mean, they cut me open, and I thought they were just
Me
giving me
too.
antibiotics because, like, you just got cut open. You want to prevent anything
Yeah, same.
from happening.
But they put her on some serious heavy antibiotics in the hospital. That's why we had to stay because you can't like leave with those antibiotics. It's all IV. Also heparin, which was like a blood thinner thing because they're crazy again, crazy clot in the left arm. So everything had to go through the right arm, which her right arm veins were taking an absolute beating,
Yeah.
and it was not fun. But yeah, she was there for another 4 nights. So we were there every day with her, hanging out until like 9:30, 10 o'clock. Um, it sucked.
It did suck. And then we found out that the hole could just get bigger.
And their intestines can just fall out.
Yes. That is
So
not what you want to hear after all
we didn't give
this.
the warning that we're not doctors, so we aren't.
Oh, right.
So find your own advice,
Oh,
but
my.
just know that if you get a hole in your cuff, when I saw the video, if you get a
Okay.
hole in the cuff, your intestines could fall out, and if that happens, call 911 right away.
Yes.
Don't try and
We
push it
are,
back in.
yes. Again, we're not doctors. We are not affiliated. We
Yes,
have no degree.
verify everything that
We're
I
just
just
talking
said.
about our own
You
experience.
can Google it, or I would talk to a doctor. But that's basically what they told us. Now every doctor is different. I don't know if that's the normal protocol. I Googled it a bajillion times what to do, but basically there's not much you can do. You just have to call the doctor and call 911 and go into a hospital.
So now at this point, I go home. I don't even want to get out of the bed because I'm like terrified something's going to happen. It could happen even in the bed. Like,
It just happened.
it could just happen. It could just, the hole opens and boom, that's it. Things slide out.
Yeah.
So,
Luckily, it did not happen.
it did not. I'm very happy about that. Um, but in the meantime, because I had been in the house for so long, Joe was like, I, I want to, I wanted to get out, but I couldn't. So he got me a wheelchair, which I
Yes.
thought was really sweet.
We would go on walks. We went to Disney once with it, but with the bag, it's so hard because
Never
it's just
again.
any bump it hurts.
Well, thankfully, hopefully, never again.
Yeah, yeah, thank you. Not knock on wood and pray to God, nothing ever again.
Yeah.
But yeah, so then we'd go on walks just around the neighborhood. It was kind of still cold out, so we'd bundle up. We called her Hot Wheels for the entire month or two,
Yeah.
and we just got out of the house as much as possible, just because it's it can be miserable just sitting around.
Hmm.
Um, Luckily, I work remote, and I was able to help with that stuff. And yeah, it was a it was a crazy time. January was a little nuts. I feel like you went. No, no, that was a different month. That was January. A lot of the wheelchairs and all that stuff, and yeah, living with nephrostomy tube. And wait, I think in January I got pulled though. It did get pulled one time in January. We had to go back to the ER because it looked like
Hmm.
it came out, and then I literally argued with the doctor. I'm like, "No, it came out." She's like, "No, it didn't come out. It's still stitched." I'm like, "No, it's not. It didn't look like that before." So she literally handed me gloves, and me and her were just like in Hannah's thing. I'm like, "Look, look,"
Yeah.
poking
Meanwhile,
at her and
poking
all
me
this
and
stuff.
moving the tube, which has got a stitch in my
Yeah,
back.
it probably wasn't the best, but I just wanted to make sure that everything was normal.
Yeah. No,
And
I was just everyone's little pin cushion,
and that was the day we learned exactly how we were supposed to be changing dressings and doing all this other stuff.
which my dressing at that point had not been changed in 4 weeks.
Yeah, and they were like, "Wait, you didn't change your dressing?" I'm like, "No, no one told me to change the dressing." They go, "Oh, they're gonna do it like once a week." And I was like, "Oh." So then they took it all off, made sure it was good, cleaned it up, showed me how to do it, gave us a bottle of saline, gave us a new bag, gave us gauze and tape and all that stuff. And the nurses are fantastic. They went and like got everything for us, and they actually got us in and out of there in like 2 hours.
Actually, I think that we were waiting on home care.
Oh yeah.
We already knew at this time because we had gotten a doctor appointment with urology. That's when we found
Oh
out
right. Okay. Yes. I'm sorry.
that it was supposed to be done every week.
Yeah, that's why I knew it came down because I was the one doing the
Yes.
dressings. So I was doing. I learned. I was really got pretty good at the dressing thing.
And home care had not come through yet.
Yes. I now know what techoderms are and nephrostomy tubes. And I also learned I suck at taking them off. Hannah would take it off for herself, and I would just
I
basically
literally took it
I would
off,
just hold
yeah,
the tube so she wouldn't pull it because she just thought I was a
because I
little
couldn't
rough.
see.
Yeah.
I
So
would just use my fingers and go behind my back and do what I could.
her skin was so raw by the end of all this. After like 4 months of that, it was brutal.
Yeah.
And that was January. Also, my great grandmother's birthday, my father's birthday, and Tom's birthday. And that was
Yeah.
January, right?
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah, pretty crazy. We did do one Animal Kingdom day.
Hmm.
Oh wait, no, we did a couple days. Oh no, that wasn't January.
No,
I'm dumb.
I don't know what you're talking about.
We did a random stay over one night, but that was not January. Anyway, thank you all for watching. If you got this far, appreciate it. Make sure to like, subscribe, and all that fun stuff.
Yes.
And sorry we had to squeeze both videos into one, but look at that, almost under a half an hour,
No, not really.
and it's late,
It's over half an hour,
but almost under.
but no.
All right, bye.
Bye.
Thank you.
Love you.